Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Kira, and in this video I'm going to be taking you along with me as I flip through my 2022-2023 teacher planner. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this year, then go ahead and keep on watching. So before I get started, I want to say if you hear anything in the background, any talking or TV or anything like that, I do not live alone. I do live with my parents, so you may hear them in the background. Sorry for that. I will try my best to minimize as much background noise as possible. But anywho, we are going to jump right in. First off, this planner here, I liked it a lot. It served its purpose for sure this school year. I'm not mad at the purchase at all. It is an Erin Condren planner, as you can see down here at the bottom, but I did not purchase this from the Erin Condren website. I purchased it from Target. So this is a I don't know what you call this binding, but not a spiral bound. I think maybe it's a book bound planner. I guess that's the technical term for it. I don't know. If I find it, then I'll put it here on the screen. But if I'm correct, this is a book bound planner. If you open it, it will lay flat. And I really did love that aspect of it. It reminded me of a bullet journal, and so I really enjoyed that. I will say that I did miss my disc bound planner. I typically use a happy planner for my teacher planner, and I really enjoy the discs, being able to put papers in and out of it. So I am definitely going to go back to a disc bound planner for this upcoming school year. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. So when you open the planner, oh, look at this. I still have a sticky note here. It says, make the learning experience fun and engaging for students, spark students' joy for learning. And I want to say I put this sticky note here during the beginning of the year when we go through those trainings and you have so many people coming in to speak and stuff. These quotes stuck with me, so I put that in my planner, and I'm kind of glad that I left it there all year long. This is the page. It just says this book belongs to, and I never got around to writing my name here. This year I definitely want to put my name in my new planner. Did not use any of these pages. I want to use these pages in my new planner if I have them, but never really used them in this one. Didn't use the communication log in this planner because we had a digital communication log that we used for the school. Plus I use Class Dojo, so it always has the timestamps of when you sent a message out to the parent and all that good stuff. So I rely on that versus me remembering to write down a phone call. So we'll see. I do want to use a communication log this upcoming school year, but didn't use it last year. This page is blank. I think typically people put like months there and you kind of write upcoming dates. Never used it. This is where you would graph your class layout. Never used that. Graph paper here as well. So here is where the beginning of each month you get a page, full page, and I guess 3/4 of a page of lines to write, and then you have dates to remember this month down at the bottom. I never really used this page in any of my teacher planners, to be honest, even the ones in the past. So maybe that's something I'll do this year coming up. I really want to be more dedicated to my planner this upcoming school year, because as you can see, I didn't really use all the pages. So here is August. Started off strong, wrote down most of the important things on the monthly view. I did that pretty much every month, I believe, but here is the first week in August. I really liked that this planner was undated, because even if I didn't start on the right week, or you know, I started on a random week, I could just start at the next page and I didn't have to like worry about wasting a bunch of pages. This, I believe, is the week we had to do our trainings, and these were the trainings that we were doing. I never really wrote anything down. I feel like this is another week with trainings. This was the first, I think this was the week. No. This was a week when I started to go in and set up my classroom. So we hadn't started school yet. This was the week that new teachers started, and then I started to go into the classroom. See here, I had a mentor meeting because I became a mentor this past school year. This was the week that all the teachers came back, so we had open house and all of that good stuff. Wasn't really using it in a structured way, just using it for notes. Nothing here. This was supposed to be like the first couple of weeks of school, and clearly I did not plan in this planner at all. Didn't catch my groove quite yet. I'm gonna use a sticky note to cover up any like information or anything. Just, you know, I don't know, this will be like my first time going through this with you as well, so probably have some names all in this planner, so I'm gonna go ahead and use sticky notes to cover it up if I need to. So here I just had some little notes jotted. There's some names and things like that that I don't want shown. Here I have some important dates. Slowly started to use it for what it's supposed to be used for. All right, here is September. Still going strong with putting all the important things on the monthly. Here we go with week 1. So week 1, August 29th through September the 2nd. So I want to say this was like our first full week of school. Very proud of myself here. I wrote in each section. So I, at the top, started writing the week, the date, and then I did the days of the week on the side, since there's only 5 days in a week. And then up at the top, I did all of my subject areas. And so I first started off with having science and social studies first when I first planned in this planner. And then we did reading stations, phonics, writing, math workshop. And then I decided to use this column for things that I needed to prep. See the little chicken scratch I have here. And then in some parts I decided to, you know, go in and be nice and neat. This up top will definitely change as the weeks go on, but I mean, not mad at this. I actually, you know, started planning, so did pretty good. You know, we always start off kindergarten with boot camp. We learn our war expectations. Week 2 going strong. You see here we changed writing and social studies. We switched those up. That was a game changer for us. the schedule flowed so much better when we switched it to that. So glad that our admin worked with us because sometimes they make the master schedule and they will not. Lots of writing in this one. Week 3, very proud of me. Here we start to get a little bit lazy. Week 4, but still writing. Chicken scratch. It is not my handwriting would actually take my time. Here I actually started like crossing off stuff. Okay, me. This was week 5. So like here I was putting in X's when we didn't get to something, little arrows when I needed to move something down to the next day. Here we go, next month. Well, it seems to be a consistent trend that I do not use this portion of the monthly section, which, you know, all good. Here I started to add some stickers. Love that. Cute little ghosts. Alright, week 6, still going strong, doing the checks. Did real good this week. Checks everywhere. Oh, we had a day off. Week 7, still doing awesome. Sticky note here to cover up some names because we started to do PALS assessing. So I had decided to write some names in there, some kiddos that I needed to get. So I need to cover that up, but still doing the check system here. Continuing to write things down. Very proud of myself. Like, first of all, getting to week 8 and I'm still writing things down and actively coming to my planner and writing. That's awesome because in my previous planners, I get a planner every year. I've been teaching for 5 years and I never really go to it consistently. I want to. I get one every year so that I try to go to it consistently, but this year I made it a point. I was like, I'm gonna try my best to really plan out in my paper planner, and I'm doing a good job. Still have some weeks clearly where I don't fill things out all the way, but at least up here I'm filling out what we're doing during the week, so that's awesome. Did not fill out the planner during Halloween week. I did put a little Halloween sticker there, a little festive vibe. Going strong with not doing the currently page. Fell off a little bit in November. We just wrote things in with pencil. That's when you get into the thick of it. November into December. Came back strong week 12, week 13. Short week, Thanksgiving break. Page was set up, but did not write in it at all for week 15. Week 16 as well, and then this was right before we got out for break. So January comes right after this. So it looks like what happened was I went ahead and wrote in my planner for those weeks and set it up, but didn't use it, and decided to use this as my December monthly page and start fresh here. So go me. I did write for week 15, week 16. This is right before we got out for Christmas break. Now we get into January. Wow, we are halfway through the school year. Wrote the important dates on the monthly. Love that. I'm okay with this name here. That's Tasha, my best friend. Just noted that in the book so I could stay up on it. Sometimes when you're a teacher, the teacher planner is kind of your life planner, so some things get intertwined. Did not write in the weekly here, but I wrote myself a little sticky note. Catch up work, or catch up week. Here we go, week 18, got back into it. I experimented with a little bit of color here and decided to do each day in a different color, but I don't think that ended up working out. I don't think that lasted too long. Next page, you will see some sticky notes because I have some kids' names in a couple of places up here, here, and here. But I realized that whole writing in marker situation was not gonna go. We did all black pen this week, and I started to do just highlight when I finished something or we actually did the activity in class. So here I have another student's name. The reason why I have a student's name up at the top is because I started to write down student of the week and write the name up at the top so that I can keep track of who was getting student of the week so that I wouldn't repeat their names over and over again. So I will be moving this sticky note each week over because I just don't want to waste a bunch of sticky notes for the name being up at the top. And I turn to each week, so I will be moving this. The power of editing, you won't notice, but here is week 20. I continue to write in black and highlight when you did stuff. Clearly I only highlighted on Monday this week, but I'm sure most of these things got done. Here is week 21. We did not write in the planner as much as we thought we would this week. Alrighty, moving on to February. Did a good job at writing on the monthly here. I started to slash through the days when the day passed, but clearly didn't continue that trend for the entire month. Here is week 22. Continue with the all black pen. Did not highlight though. This week we filled it out completely. Liked that. Didn't do social studies this week. Wonder what that is all about. Probably because when I did my planner, I looked at the slides that we create. As a team, we create slides that we follow throughout the week and throughout the day, and the slides for social studies probably wasn't done yet. No kid's name here. Week 24. No school and teacher work day. That's awesome. Short week. Only wrote in reading and phonics that week though. This is a testament. Planner is not always filled out. Here's the March monthly. Doing a good job here. Started back writing with a little colored pen. Added some stickers. This is a little sticky note for my letters training. Didn't write too much here, but still writing. This handwriting is nice. I will say that we took our time writing out this, but we didn't like fill out the whole thing. Lock and hide drill that week. Week 28. Filled this out pretty good. Michelle was out of town for her conference this week. I vlogged this week. I remember saying in the vlog that Michelle was out for a conference, so if you haven't checked out my vlogs, definitely check them out. I'm gonna leave the playlist up in the cards of all of my classroom vlogs. Did not write in the planner this week. We had a teacher work day and a half day. Wow. Didn't do us too shabby on February and March this past school year, but it's because we did not have any snow days. As you can see, nowhere in January or February did you see a snow day, because we did not have one, not a one. This week was spring break. I was so sick that week. Ooh, it was terrible. End of the year assessments, we're getting near to the end. I must have made a mistake. Pictures was not in March. Oh, no, it was in March, but that day, there was a day that was not scheduled for us to have off, and so we had the day off. Oh, sorry that the light changed. The little light that I'm using timed out, but anywho, on this day for class pictures, we had to switch it from March to February because we were off that day in March. Let's see if we can fix this light. Okay, we got the light back on. All right. So let's continue, shall we? Do not write in the planner this week. I feel like I slacked off a lot in April. Yeah. Nothing. Busy time. So here we are in May. I'm covering this up because it says Teacher Appreciation Week, and then it has the name of my district here. So covering that up, but definitely filled out the month of May. It was my birthday month. I was excited about this month. Put some stickers down. You see, I put a little my birthday. My mom's birthday is also in May. We started our ABC countdown. Again, this is where we had Teacher Appreciation Week. We had a field trip, no school 2 days. Love a good month of May. I took a day off here. We picked it back up for week 34. Didn't write too much here. We did write some things. I think that might have been it. That probably was the last week I wrote in my planner. We did the monthly for June. The little bookmark is still here because that's when we let out of school. The last day of school was on the 9th, and I did not write in the planner for the month of June at all. So that is it. This right here says for end of year, we want to start decluttering and organizing and solidify layout for classroom. I definitely did that at the end of the year, and I talked about it a little bit in my end of year vlogs. So again, I will link all of my teacher vlogs above in the cards. I will have a playlist for the 2022-2023 school year. Right here, I put a little tab. This is like a little tab that you can get from Target or any like office supply place, and it has all of my checklists in the back. Cannot show you that because I actually used it, put kids' names in it, have grades in it, and things like that. So I cannot show you that portion of the planner. So we'll flip all the way to the end, and here's what it looks like at the end. We have a couple of sheets of stickers here. These stickers are by the Happy Planner if you are curious. We love the Happy Planner over here. But that is that, my friends. It's a little dusty and dirty, but that means it was loved and well taken care of. I have all of these tabs up at the top. This marked the months for me because in this planner it does not have any monthly tabs. That is something I'm also excited to get into with my new planner for the new school year. I really missed the tabs and the rings. This served me really well though. I'm not mad at this Erin Condren planner. If you're in a market for a planner and you don't know which planner to get, Erin Condren planners are not bad ones to use. They can be pretty expensive if you go to like the Erin Condren website and do all the customizations and all that good stuff. This one wasn't bad at all. I think it was like 25 bucks, and I got it from Target, and I was able to use my little 15% off discount because they give it to you if you're a teacher. You get to use it for like one purchase. So I decided to use it on this planner. It served me well. Loved it, but I'm so excited to move on to my new planner for the new school year. If you enjoyed watching me flip through this planner and see what my plans look like throughout this school year, definitely give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I have an Instagram where I post over there daily, so if you want to check me out over there, I'll leave the handle here for you. And with that being said, I will check you out in my next planner video. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Bye.